the reputation that Carson has in Northern Ireland is so strong. They are one of the most renowned firms in Northern Ireland, and that's really important, you know, not just for your training but also later on in life. You just don't know what your career is going to take you, and to have that on your CV is really important, and it means that in future, you know, other firms will recognise this firm. I also really like the fact that it has such a wide variety of practice areas, because I really didn't know what department I would want to actually qualify into or what I would enjoy the most. So as a trainee, I got to experience, you know, multiple different areas, and it really helped me when it came to deciding what area I wanted to qualify into.
I have to say, for me, I found the training experience really enjoyable and beneficial for many reasons. I think the fact that you do get to work with experts day in, day out, you know, in a number of different areas of law is only going to be beneficial in terms of the knowledge that you learn and the skills that you learn as, you know, sort of your solicitor development. That's really beneficial on that part. You're constantly learning, and it's not even just in one area of law, because, you know, there is so many different areas of expertise here in this firm. You're sort of honing them skills and across a wide variety, you know, across the board, which is really beneficial. I think as well, it's quite important that you're sort of getting some personal development out of it, as well as just your skills and your knowledge of law, because that sort of comes in, you know, quite important during your life in a career in law. And I think that the firm, sort of the way the program's structured and the support that you receive throughout your time, you know, on your training program is actually really important to sort of set you up to get that personal development. And for me, that's something that I really got. And then I think also, you know, it is enjoyable, and it's enjoyable because of the fact that you get to spend sort of time with other trainees that are coming in at the same time as you and at the same level. So, you know, if you're feeling nervous or if it's a bit daunting starting a new experience, you've got like 3, 4, 5 other trainees starting at the same time as you, who are able to sort of, you know, bounce ideas back and forward, talk over things, and I think that's quite important. There is sort of that element as well in working throughout the different departments, that you're not just a passenger, you know, you're really in the thick of things, actually getting involved, whether it be, you know, engaging with clients directly or learning from other people in the firm, and that sort of social element and aspect of it is quite enjoyable as well.
I suppose one of the highlights for me during my training experience was when I worked in the litigation department. I got to help with one case in particular from the beginning right through to court. So I got involved with the preparation for trial. I got to know the clients, and I got to deal with the expert witnesses as well. So it gave me great experience, and also, you know, with a lot of times you're going to do things for cases and you might not come back to that case, just with the training seat rotations and things like that. So it was great for me to start from quite early on and get that experience right through.
It's maybe that first time that you see a piece of work that you've worked on or something that you've contributed to actually, you know, become meaningful in the case or in the matter itself. You know, in other words, it's kind of the first time that you've worked on something and you see that it actually made a difference to the transaction, or it was used by the solicitor, because it's then you sort of realise that you're not sitting on the sidelines anymore just watching it on. You're actually making, you know, a difference in terms of like the work that you're doing actually means something.
So I'm currently in the procurement team at Carson McDowell, and I qualify in October. No day is the same, so I'm really excited to see what the future brings.
At the minute, I'm working in the bank and finance department in Carson McDowell, and I was delighted to accept an offer to qualify in this department once I finish the training experience. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm excited to get joined into the team and sort of integrate and get started in that regard.